Hi everybody, I'm Clare Helen Welsh. I'm a children's author and I'm delighted to be teaming up with Libraries Unlimited for Dementia Action Week. And I'm going to be reading to you today my story, The Tide, which has themes of memory loss and dementia interwoven into a story for children. And if you're interested in the book or joining me again, we are going to be running a craft activity where you can make your own sand clay keepsake, which is suitable for children. That will be on the 20th of May, and you can find all the details on Torquay Library's social media accounts. So this is my story, The Tide, beautifully illustrated by Ashling Lindsay and published by Little Tiger Press. Sometimes Grandad forgets things, like he did the day we set up camp and watched the tide come in. You can see there that Grandad has forgotten how to make a sandcastle and he's using his hat. Mummy says that Grandad loves me very much, but that sometimes he gets confused. She says it must be annoying to forget how to do things, and I agree. Like the time I couldn't remember how to put my shoes on, and my teacher helped me. So when we're at the beach, I hold Grandad's hand. We sculpture forts and castles. We are the king and queen of net and shells, and we watch the tide come in. And they are building sandcastles together. We picnic in the sun. But where are all the sandwiches? Dear, I wonder if you can see what Grandad's been doing with the sandwiches. I love my Grandad, but sometimes I get cross when he does odd things. I try to remember it must be scary to forget, like the time I buried Polar Bear and Mummy helped me find him. Everybody forgets things sometimes, don't they? So when we're at the beach, I give Grandad a big kiss. We search for sleepy starfish, we jump from pool to pool, and we watch the tide come in. But what if Grandad forgets me? I haven't ever forgotten somebody that important before. It must be frightening to forget someone you love. Mummy says Grandad's memories are like the tide, sometimes near and close and full of life, other times far away and distant. But I know that he loves me, more than lapping waves and sandy toes on sunny days. All of a sudden, we hear voices, happy, laughing voices, from around the next cove. Everybody smiles. If you can see what they're doing. But Grandad's smile was the biggest. We gather our coins and pennies, we savour every lick, and we watch the tide come in. But the tide is in. We dip our startled toes, we dance through rolling waves because the tide is in. We shower in the spray, we wave at smiling gulls because the tide is in. Then we empty out our pockets and dry our sandy clothes. We wash our salty skin, then snuggle nice and close. To talk about the day we watched the tide come in. Because Grandad doesn't remember things like he used to, but I love him as much as I always have, and I know that he loves me. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed that story. As I said, if you're interested in coming to a craft session, do have a look at Library Unlimited and Torquay Library social media. Bye for now.